Welcome back, guys, to another episode of XanTech. And today we're going to be looking at this power supply unit, the Gigabyte UD850 The UD, that's for ultra durable. The GM, I don't know. Let's say it's good morning. So good morning, and let's take a look at this power supply unit. Of course, this is a fully modular power supply unit by Gigabyte. This one is 850 watts. It does come in other wattages. I think you can get it in 650, 750, 850. I don't know if it goes any higher than that. Probably. This isn't the super duper new one with the 12 VH PWR power connector for the new 40 series graphic cards. But that's okay since it's going into my girlfriend's computer and she will be using this RX 6750 XT. And for that, this power supply unit is going to be more than enough. So without further ado, let's open up the box and see what's inside. Okay, the first thing we get when we open the box, we will see, of course, the Gigabyte user manual. And then, of course, we get the power cable. As you can see, my one is a European power cable since I'm in Europe. But depending on where you buy it, you will get either a US, European, UK, or some other plug to power your power supply unit. Then we have the 24-pin power connector that goes straight from the power supply unit to your motherboard. Then next out of the box, we have the SATA power connectors and the Molex power connectors. And then, of course, we have the PCIe connectors. And last but not least, we have a little packet with 4 screws for mounting your power supply unit to your PC case. So now that we have all the bits and bobs out of the way, let's take a closer look at the main event. Okay, first thing that immediately we notice about this fan is its size. It's teeny tiny compact size. It's just 140 millimeters, which is great for a small mid-tower case, mid ATX case. The restrictions on those, I believe, is 150 millimeters. So this one definitely won't have any issues fitting in there since it's 140. So over here, of course, we have all the power supply unit information with the wattages and so on and so forth. On this side over here, of course, we have the power button and where the plug goes. There's no low power, high power button. This is a low power smart fan power supply unit. So when it's not under load, this will turn off and be totally silent. If we take a look at the back over here, we can see this lovely, let me just flip that around for you so you can see the Gigabyte logo. This is a nice honeycomb design, and this is a 120 millimeter fan to keep the power supply unit nice and cool. Over on this side, we have where all your power cables go. This is covered by a little bit of plastic. Let's get that off here. Okay, that was really stuck down well. It says, please use original cables only. You got to make sure to use the original cables that came with this. Don't use any aftermarket things directly into here. You could have problems. You could short out your power supply unit. You could damage some of your other PC components. So as we can see over here, we've got the motherboard connector here. These two here. We have the CPU and PCIe connectors. We have other IDE and SATA Molex connectors down here. And of course, more CPU and PCIe Express connectors at the bottom there. If we take a look at this side here, if you have an open-sided case where the power supply would be visible, then you'd be able to see the ultra durable gold 850 Gigabyte logo, and the same on the other side. Oh, and one thing you may not have seen earlier when I was taking the cables out is that these ones aren't the regular round cables, the braided ones. They have gone for a nice flat design, which is going to be great for cable management. So if you have a nice, tight, small, compact system, you aren't going to have any problems with these. Well, that's it for this week's episode, guys. That was the Gigabyte UD850 GM power supply unit. Great power supply unit to handle all your gaming and productivity needs. It's super compact, it's very quiet and very powerful. Also, if you do want the new 12 VH PWR model, Gigabyte also sell those. So, until next week, guys, take care.